Yes, my people, go there.
So a lot of you guys remember this job. The one with all these wires, right? So, and these are the parts. I had to open all the boxes and write down what they are, right? Just to make sure. And this harness is the front end harness. So it's not the engine harness per se, but it's the harness that goes around the front. It's on Intergalactic back order. And what that means is they don't have one, and you can't find one, and they're not making them unless it's for a car that's on the assembly line. You know, they're only making them for the cars to sell, right? And just for reference, I need this green harness. See, it wraps around the front. And the owner of the car got impatient with us, right? Because we keep telling him we don't have the parts. The parts are not here. Why are we gonna bring in the car and work on it if we don't have all the parts, right? So he goes ahead and calls Ford, the manufacturer, right? They speak to them. This body shop is holding my car. They keep lying to me and saying that they're waiting on parts, but I don't believe them. So they called us, right? Ford, the manufacturer, Ford. And they said, what are you guys waiting on? Whatever. And we told them, and apparently they're gonna see if they can pull one of these harnesses off the assembly line. And me, in hopes of actually repairing this thing, right, I made this diagram. Well, I drew on the diagram, but whatever. So I looked at the wires and I tracked down everything that needs to be, you know, spliced and diced and whatever. And we have 8 spots with damage on them. And I wrote this down. You can pause and read. In total of around 30 plus wires that needs to be spliced. And I had to see what these are. I tracked the wires. I looked at a different car that kind of is the same model, but it's like 3 years late, 3 years older. Anyway, that's for the upper shutter, and that's for the temperature sensor, and that's for the left hand fan assembly. And these wires are cut here. There's damage here, damage here. That means I need to replace this whole wire, well, basically from here to here, just to make sure that there is no damage that I didn't see. There's damage on the impact sensor. And this guy just calls Ford. They think we work for them. We are a body shop for Ford cars. We're not their body shop. Ford doesn't own any body shops. They have people that owns body shops that are certified to fix Fords, but we don't work for them. And he's crying and complaining, why is my car not done yet? Well, you did this. You caused $21,000 worth of damage on your car. You know, you caused that. It doesn't matter what happened, not your fault or not, but you did it. It's part on you. Yeah, the $21,000, that's only in parts. This is a 2022 Expedition, right? So everything, and it's the highest package, so everything has to be the highest package. The headlights are like $1,800 each. And you're complaining. I get it. You crashed your car. Sorry about that, but the car's in line. We waiting on parts. The manufacturers are not making parts fast enough for you, sir. So we can do all we can, but what are we gonna do? Just make parts for you now? Do you want us to get a 3D printer and make parts? What about the electrical parts? What about that? What about headlights? They don't have enough parts for these cars. These are the 22s. Most of them, all the parts are not here. Any new car that needs parts is gonna wait. It's gonna sit at the shop and wait. And you crashed your car, man. It doesn't just like that. It doesn't get fixed like that. Especially when you need that many parts.